All right. In this video, I want to talk about why you actually can't be friends with poor people. All right. And just for context, my name is Tucson Gilbert. My business did $100,000 in a single month before I turned 20 years old. And I currently do $1.9 million per year. And so here's what the actual problem is, right? I'm currently enrolled in university. And so I feel that, in my short time on this earth, I've gotten the pleasure to see a wide variety of people, right? Like, for example, I'm in class, I'm leaving classes done, I'm leaving class, and then this dude, I'm walking out with this dude. I'm like, yo, what are you about to do after school, right? After this class. And then he's like, I'm gonna go take a nap. And it's like, it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm like, nigga, what is we talking about? Right? What the fuck? What are you actually talking about? It's 3 p.m. in the afternoon, but I take a nap. Right? That's university. But on the other end of the spectrum, I have friends that are 19 years old making $500,000 per month. Right? This year, I met Alex Ramosi. He made $100 million in a single day. Right? Makes 200, 300, $400 million per year. So I've gotten to see a wide variety, like a large spectrum of different types of people, just based on who I'm surrounded with and by. And the main issue that really comes up is, first of all, being poor. It's not a. It's not like. It's not just a bank account thing, right? Being poor is literally a state of being. It's like a mentality. It's like a. Honestly, it's honestly like a disease, because when you're poor, it's internal. Like, it just covers who you are and how you act and how you coordinate. And the best way to understand this is, and that being poor is not a bank account thing, is because, let's say Alex Ramosi had $0 in his bank account, right? Give him about 2, 3, 4, 5 years, even if he needs that much time, right? Do you really think he's poor, even though he has $0 in his bank account? No, because it's a different way of processing. His mental operating system is much different. And right. And so what you're gonna find, the true issue with people that are genuinely poor in the mentality is that they and the reason why you can't actually be friends with them is that they have first of all, in my short time on this earth, I can say that life and, it's just an evolutionary process. Like, honestly, how much money you make doesn't exactly matter. Whatever you have going on the exterior, the outputs don't matter. But what you're really trying to do and why you tackle such endeavors is the inner character that you are building, right? Business and entrepreneurship, it's the best game of personal development you can ever face, right? When I was younger, I used to play basketball very seriously. I used to work out 4 times a day, wake up 4 in the morning, go to sleep. My last workout was like 7 p.m., right? 4 workouts a day. And what that did was build my character, right? Build me internally, a hardworking person that can do work and put inputs in without having to see outputs, right? It's the type of person you become through these endeavors. And so the thing is, in order to keep evolving in life and growing, you need friction, you need challenge, you need discomfort, right? And so the problem is, really, this is the main thing, is that when you're with someone that is poor, you know, just their way of being, they don't view you and the poor person and you, this poor person does not view you guys as equal. They actually view you as better than them, right? And whether this comes off, consciously or subconsciously with them, it's true. They don't view you guys the same. They view, because you have physical, material achievements or some sort of success, or you operate different, they view you as, man, you're locked in. You're doing this and that. How can I get like you? Yo, put me on, bro. That's the kind of people you're gonna deal with, right? I swear to God. And here's the thing, right? They're not going to give you any. This is the real problem. And I just want to say, I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan of judging people and picking my friends based on how much money they make, right? I just feel like it's kind of superficial. It's kind of an icky thing. But here's the truth, right? They're not going to provide you any friction. They're going to be somewhat of yes men in your life. And here's what you really need, right? You need people that are going to check you and tell you when you're fucking up and when you're doing bullshit, right? For example, the other day, my good friend Manny, right? I was having trouble figuring out what to eat, right? I'm like, what should I eat this? Should I eat that? I'm like, yo, this. And he checks me. He's like, yo, you sound like a female right now. And I'm like, yo, someone could take that as disrespect. You could take it however, but I was like, yo, he's right. What the fuck? Why am I tweaking over what to eat? Let me just figure out what to eat, right? It's small things like that. But the truth is, when you're surrounded by someone that thinks you're better than them, they're not gonna check you, bro. They're just gonna keep letting you, oh, he's just, doing whatever. They're not gonna check you at all, right? They're not gonna provide any sort of challenging belief system. And this is just so, and I gave the small example of food. Dude, this is with everything, right? If you're having a conversation with a poor person, what are you actually talking about? Like, are you talking about something of substance that actually matters? Every time, because I'm enrolled in university, it's extremely hard. If I'm ever in group project or something and I'm just in a group of people, there is nothing of substance being converse, like there's nothing being conversated that is of substance. I promise you, I've never heard it before. Not even a chance. All right. I promise you. It's what happened last weekend. What are we gonna do this weekend? Did you hear about such and such, this drama, this bullshit? I swear to God, I can't make it up. Right. And so there's no challenge, there's no discomfort. You're not talking about anything of growth, nothing of substance. You're just floating through the wind when you associate with these people. I swear to God, I can't make it up. And as rude, as mean, as terrible as it sounds, I swear it's the truth. I can't make this shit up, right? These people, like, they just bullshit. It's just all bullshit. It's just all bullshit, right? And that's all I got to say. Why did I freeze? But that's all I got to say. Take care.